Yep. Good evening. Hi. How are you? Happy Monday to you guys. How you doing? Levia leo ni usiku. How are you? Never had my live during the day. But we're here now. Oops. Why is everybody? Wow, that's hot. Good evening. How are you doing? Hope you guys are well. I'll still be here as I wait for the numbers to grow. Yeah, feel free to tap and share the live with a few people. Hi, Adam. How are you? I see Zach Njuguna. Zach Njuguna. Hi, Njuguna. How you doing? How you all doing? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are well. Today is a what, a Monday? Yes, a Monday. It's a Monday morning. Monday, God, my Monday evening. We? Enyewe nimechoka. Educa 69. How are you? Good to see you guys. How was your day? Feel free to tap and share the live with a few people. Aileen Mukami. Wewe ni agent? No, I'm not an agent, Aileen. Zach, I'm not an agent. If you're looking for an agent, then you're on the wrong platform. And KMU, how are you? Good to see you. I'm an executive driver. Kindly connect. We'll check. I think I saw one job at the Embassy of Sweden. Embassy of Sweden has open positions for drivers. Let me confirm that. Let me just confirm that. I think it was Embassy of Sweden that has open positions for drivers. To send your application, you simply need to send your CV and a cover letter to vacancies at gaprecruitment.co.ke. I'm just trying to find the advert. I think it was Embassy of Sweden. Do you guys come across it? Embassy of Sweden with open positions for drivers today. That's for you, Mr. Sawa. You just asked for driver's position. Yeah, you can try that one. It's vacancies. Let me find it. Let me find that position, your drivers. Let me give you that position. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Yes, it's the Embassy of Sweden. Yeah, Embassy of Sweden. The position is a driver. Requirement is just you to be a person of high level of integrity. You must have the ability to prioritize and work efficiently under high workload. Deadline is 25th of this month. The salary is very competitive. Their words, not my words. Salary is very competitive. It's vacancies at GAP. GAP is GAP. GAP recruitment at recruitment.co.ke. Vacancies at gaprecruitment.co.ke. All the best, drivers. That's for you. Brenda says, hi, Brenda. Baby To says, customer service. Me says, human resource positions. Okay, we look at them together. Thank you very much, Karibu. Any opportunity for health records and keeping and reception is all right. Let me just start on the positions available today. So start with Gap Recruitment because it has several positions open. They have a pastry chef and the chef will be working from Somaliland. The position is in Somaliland. Same email, and the pay is between $600 to $650. That's chef, pastry chef. I was called for an interview at Finley Collections, but unfortunately, it was hell of good in attend. Hey, Jesse, you've been called for so many. What are these companies? Fintech companies, mostly debt collection. Yeah, I understand why you didn't go. I totally understand. So pastry chef, that's Somaliland. I'll give you the email. There's a dye and textile technical expert position. There is also an after-sales support lead. And then there's a position of the driver. Marketing associate, 50 to 70K is the pay. IT and graphics designer, 30 to 40K. For any of these jobs, And there's also a sales supervisor under alcoholic beverages. The pay is 50 and there are commissions. Tally accountant to work in a hardware. The salary is 40 to 50K. Let me see if there's any other one. And the last one is a logistics assistant, 50 to 60K. For these positions, all you have to do is send your CV to vacancies@gaprecruitment.co.ke. Alternate Doors ni company gani? Anyone knows? Yes, this is a recruitment firm, Habiba. It's legit. Is it legit? And skilled workers are paid average of 20 Canadian dollars per hour? I don't know. Zach, I don't know. I do nothing much about Canada. Good evening. I even don't have anyone who recruits so Canada, not my portfolio at all. Hot kitchen chef, caregivers. What did you say? Still waiting for you. Kwa WhatsApp, please. Need help your job, Aki. You need a CV. First. Can I apply? I'm a Malawian, but I'm living in South Africa and I'm using South African license. That could be a challenge. You need to be in Kenya. You need a work permit. I think you can, but you need a work permit to work. Nail technician, by the way, send me your CV, or rather just chat me on 0702 622 961. How can I get a CV, please? Just talk to me, we'll make you a CV. We do CVs and cover letters at 2,000. I think I mentioned these on WhatsApp, the upcoming queen. I think I did mention that you need a CV first. Get yourself a CV. It will cost you 2K. You get a CV and a cover letter. So just chat me on the same WhatsApp and we'll do that. It's 2,000 for both CV and cover letter. Then it will be easier to hook you up with someone for a job. Any driver job, I just shared one. So let me look at other positions. I just looked at Gap recruitment first. So tonight I'm supposed to be talking about LinkedIn optimization, but here I am. I was not able to go live during the day. So tell me, should we do LinkedIn optimization, or should I just share jobs? What do you guys think? What should I do? Share open positions and probably say jobs, right, Carol? Who else feels? What do you guys feel? Jobs, LinkedIn. Do you see my CV on WhatsApp? Yeah, I saw it, Majay. I look at it. Share jobs. One person feels like LinkedIn, other girl, LinkedIn. All right, this is what I could do. Probably read jobs and throw in a few pointers on LinkedIn, right? Just a few pointers. Any progress for her who sends CV for volunteer positions to your email? I already shared with, actually one of them was hired today, but to work as a volunteer, and guess what? She's getting paid. There's Anita James, front office, share jobs, LinkedIn, Miss Tuku. All right, I'll try to multitask. All right then, tap and share the live with a few people then to answer. I have a procurement position here. All right, I'll try to multitask. Any front office job? I'll read a few. So I'm waiting for you guys to tap. We get to 10,000. Ndio twende. Sindio? Let's tap. I'll give you breaks to tap in between. Any HR intern kindly ucheck pamoja kama iko sawa, tutaangalia pamoja kama iko utaiona. Jackson Kauthi, thank you for sharing the live. We're at 2.2. You guys are not tapping. Why are you not tapping? Miss Dorothy Kadhambi, hi Miss Dorothy. Thank you for the tap and the share. Keep tapping. We're at 2.6. If you all tapped 100 times, would be already at 10K. But some are not tapping and not sharing. All right. TikTok says that it's filtered some comments. Keep it clean, Sindo. Keep it clean. Still waiting for those taps. Hello, madam. That's Ramsnehi Mahara. Yes, Ramsey. What's up? I realized you requested to come in as a guest, huh? Yeah, but probably kesho. But you can tell me what you need, and I will help where I can. Well, we 4.5. Aya, fika 10K to songe. I'm happy today I've been called for an interview for internship. Oh wow, Cherry. I'm so happy for you. Umeitwa wapi? Uwezi niambia. You won't mention on the live. Oh wow, congrats. Wapi congrats zake? Can you just say congratulations to Eve Cherry. Eve Cherry, congrats zake ziko wapi? Can I get work? Yes. Stick around, eh? But there guys, if you don't know, we are at the surge of employment, eh? We're just getting into September and October and a bit of November, beginning November. Most companies will be hiring in numbers at this point. So if you do not have your CV, your cover letter, and your LinkedIn, and that's the reason why I'm here to talk about LinkedIn. If you have not optimized your LinkedIn, you don't have a good CV, no cover letter, this is it, by the way. If you miss work during this period of September, October, November, kidogo. November will slow down kidogo. They'll be hiring, but kidogo. On to December, itakuwa ngumu. So this is the time. This is that minute that you need to start working hard. Most companies will hire during this period. Kwanza September, October. All right, this is that season. Eh? Remember, we had the same season from Feb, March, April. Same thing. Then from May, June, it slows down, begins again at September. So this is that time that you need now to start, make a decision what you really want, which position it is you're looking for. Sasa kama una skill, it's time to skill up. It's time to skill up. And nowadays you can skill up free of charge, sindio? Huh? Coursera, Ajira. There's Meta, right? Meta pia ni free. You don't have to pay. Free. So it's time to skill up, eh? It's time to skill up. If you're not looking for a job now, then the period you'll be looking for work, the next period is going to be in Feb next year. So it's time. This is it. Also pia cruise ships hii ndio wanachukua watu wengi. They're getting ready for the December season. They're getting ready for September, October, November, December, January period. So kama uko kwa hospitality industry, this is that time. This is that time that you start getting ready. At a 5-star hotel and I never studied anything on hospitality, how will the interview be? Oh, okay. Chat me on the side. Chat me on the side. I'll help you out. Chat me on the side. Sawa. Can you help I get ICT attachment? Yeah, just chat me. Afajiri, I had to pay for a job. You didn't pay for a job. You did. They have a registration fee. For you to become a part of their membership, you have to have a registration fee. And if they get you a job, you pay a certain percentage of your first salary. Sindio? Yeah, that's how recruitment firms function. Invite okay, driving jobs. Okay, so where are we? 7.2. You guys are not tapping. I'm waiting for you to tap. Mama, tuendelee kesho. Can we do this tomorrow morning? Tell me. You guys tired? Mechoka? Mechoka kazini leo? We can do this kesho still. If you guys are tired. Yeah, I'm also a bit. Please tell me about Alfajiri. Alright. Alfajiri is a recruitment firm. Eh? And Alfajiri has really helped me in securing jobs for people, for most people, by the way, via this live. When you come to me, I send you to Alfajiri, and there are really people have been able to get jobs via Alfajiri. What happens is, with the recruitment firm, you register, you become a member with them. Once you become a member, then they will recommend you to prospecting employers, right? And also employers that are willing to hire during a certain period, or rather those people who have open, employers who have open positions. Yes. What is your name? Where is she? Jenny. Please tell me more about Alfajiri. If you be interested, I don't have their number with me, man. Nitatafuta. Takupatia number yao. Call them, they'll give you the, they'll explain to you how it works. Yeah, but you can send your CV to alfajiristaffing@gmail.com. Hi Samira, how are you? Any jobs today? Interview? Isipokuwa Jenny alikuwa anaenda interview na mwingine alikuwa anaenda interview leo. Thank you Dorothy. Thank you for sharing the live with a few people. Where are we? 9.3. 700 more to go. Kuna job niko na msichana ako 21 years. Sikiza kazi. Tutasoma tu kazi sahi. So, you guys are not tapping. What's up? Are you guys tired? Weekend imekuwa ndefu? We're starting at 10K. Tumekubaliana? Let's get to 10K and begin. Alright, still waiting for those taps. Alright, 10.3, thank you. Alright, so now share the live with about 5 people. And I can see my internet is at yellow. It means my internet connection is not as strong. Why? I don't know why. I hope I get to green. Yeah, imefika. Now I need you to share the live with a few people. Everybody share the live with 5 people. Hi Queen B, how are you? Eshani, Nyawe, I'm feeling depressed. I'm yet to get a place. Feel like it's unfair. Jenny Blessed, chat me on the side. Ni chat, tutafuta namna. Don't get depressed. Guys, wacha niwaambie. We all get depressed at some point over a job. But the only thing you can do is still keep waking up the next morning. Sasawa, is still keep waking up, doing what you have to do. Number 2, you need to identify what kind of a job you're looking for. Which companies would hire you? If it means you go visit those companies, then it's time to wake up, print your CV and drop it to their doors. Alright, I keep talking about recruitment firms. There are so many in this country. Start visiting them. Sit down with them. Come to the live. Share so many. Come to the live. Apply your CV. Send your CV to the jobs, to the emails I share. Open a LinkedIn account. Make sure that it's optimized, like you have a network with lots of people, and that your profile stands out. It is as simple as that, but there's no time to give up. Every time you wake up, every single day, every day you wake up and you try, you do something about it, then you'll get a job. Number 2, I told you guys about volunteering. Don't stay at home. Look for volunteership. Approach companies. Tell them that you can work for them free of charge. Just waiting for an opportunity. If they don't have work, but don't sit. The worst thing you can never do is sit in the house and wait for things to happen. They will not happen. You'll be depressed again, and then the whole situation in the house, you depress everybody in the house. So get out. Yeah, people make money when outside, not in the house. Ideas will not come to you when in the house. Go out. Work in a whatever, find a restaurant, find a bar, it doesn't matter. Go to a shop where they sell stuff, and and I've also seen there are so many ways you can make money. If you check around, people selling on Jumia, people selling on Gigi, most of these people do not actually have the stock. What they do, they walk into shops, they take photos, then they create a website or rather a page like on Jumia, and they sell the products and they make something. These are people who don't want to stay at home. They would wish to be working in an office, but because your kazi haiko, you don't sit in the house. Depression will kill you in the house, and you'll kill yourself, you'll kill your children, you'll kill everybody in that house. Why? Because you choose to sit and cry. There's no room to cry. Sasawa, there's no room to cry. And in the process of you going out, when you start selling such products, you meet other people who have even better ideas. Go to Kikomba and ununue innerwears, Look for women around, sell to them. People in the office don't have time to go buy these things. Buy socks, go sell. Like small things, Go buy vijiko. kuja uzie watu kwa ploti, but don't sit in the house. Alright? Ataenda kwa mama kibanda, mwambie acha nikusaidie kukata sukuma, nipatie 100. Out of that interaction with people, then you get to learn a lot of things out here. Sawa? But don't sit in the house. Enda kwa barabara, become a hawker. It's okay. It's okay. Buy clothes. Enda mahali watu ni wengi, hapo kweli watu wengi wanapita. Nunua tops. Sell something. The worst thing you can never do is sit in the house. Let me tell you, on these streets, we meet people who are learned. People who have the papers, but there's no jobs. Right? And there are people who have those papers and they've never worked a day in anyone's office. Right? And let me tell you, the minute you get to earn this pesa kidogo kidogo, 2,000, 3,000, 1,000 a day, you will never be employed. You'll never be employed a day in your life. Because let me tell you, 30K is nothing. Okay, sawa. Baadaye. So, I'm telling you, the worst mistake you can never do to yourself and to other people is simply doing what? Staying in the house. So get out. Toka uende nje. Sawa? So depression, kutafuta kazi, depression weka nje. Weka depression nje, tafuta kazi. But don't sit in the house. Tumekubaliana, hebu semeni yes. Tumekubaliana hakuna kukaa kwa nyumba. I'm Charles, Mombasa. I'm looking for a cruise job and I want a CV checked. If you want me to review your CV, I review CVs free of charge. I don't charge. Charles, just drop the CV to my number and say, Nyawe, kindly review my CV. I'll review it. It's free of charge. 0702 622 961. That's my number. Just drop it to my WhatsApp and say, Nyawe, kindly review. Nitakwambia iko vipi. 0702 622 961. Guys, normalize having your CVs checked. Because most of you are very, very well skilled. Sasa wa skills mko nazo. Najua skills si ati ile kazi umefanya. Hata mwenye tunasema kauze nguo Kikomba, hiyo ni skill and again. Mwenye tunasema ende auze vitu anunue, ende auze, hiyo ni skill and again. Sasa wakati unakaa unafanya kitu like watu kikaa chini ujifunze kutengeneza something, hata CV. Hiyo ni skill. These are the skills I'm asking you to learn. These skills will build you in the future. But skills, when you talk about a CV, everybody tends to assume CV ni hizi kampuni kubwa like major companies. No. CV ni kitu yote ushaifanya kitu constructive. Hata kushuka nywele, hiyo ni skill. Inafaa kuwa kwa CV yako. Kwa unajua kutengeneza kucha, I'm talking about, these hustles that you do. Kwa ushaiuza kitu. Zile unapiga picha unauza. It's a skill. Should be on your CV because that will help you. Skia, if you have worked, I want to tell you, if you've worked in a shop, an M-Pesa shop, wewe na cashier hakuna difference. Ukipata kazi ya cashier, weka pale, utapata hiyo kazi. Sema umefanya kazi wapi? I'm trying to figure out how to relate. Umeenda umeuza kitu kwa shop fulani. You're a salesperson. On your CV, I see people writing, and by the big mistake, I see people writing on CVs. This is why I tell you to get the CV checked. You've worked in an M-Pesa shop. You've worked in an M-Pesa shop, or you've worked as a waitress. Sawa. So, on the CV, when you're writing the work experience, when you're doing your work experience bit, there's the roles. You have to put the roles. I used to do. Put all the roles. Work at least sita ikienda sana 10. Sawa. Have them on the CV. What you used to do. Point by point by point by point. It tells the employer, you know what this role is entitled to. You're comfortable. If they set you up on a desk, then you can handle that desk without an issue. So, then the title of the position. What was the name of the company? It has to be there. Number 2, the position. The people who write a casual. What do you mean by a casual? Like I revamped so many CVs with people writing casual kwa CV. Casual ni nini? Hakuna kazi inaitwa casual. Casual is a general term that is misused. A casual is a general term that is misused. And most people that are casuals in companies are usually not even casuals. Do you know that? A casual is anyone, you see, like a day bag who comes, cleans your hose and goes. You pay. After cleaning clothes, you pay them, they go. That's a casual. Sawa, let's get it clear. When you tell us that you worked in a company as a casual, ulikuwa unaingia kila siku, as long as you have worked for more than 7 consecutive days. Sawa, you've worked, you've been going to the same environment, and then you're paid. And as long as your pay is calculated and you're paid at the end of, even your nannies are not casuals. Do you know your nannies are not casuals in the house? They're permanent employees. Not unless you give them a contract saying that after 3 months they have to renew, then they're on contract. But as long as they're in your house, they stay in your house, they live in your house, they are not casuals. They are permanent employees who should get a leave. Na see Sunday at in your off day. Sunday is not an off day. Let's get it right. Sunday is not an off day. Sunday is simply a day within the week that you allow them to rest. Simple as that. They deserve to get 2 days leave like any other. Those are nannies in the house. Let me tell you, if they work for more than 3 months, you cannot just terminate a nanny by telling her step out. If they work for less than 3 months, then you need to give them a week's notice before you let them out. I'm saying this, I'm not trying to create issues and stuff in your houses, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to say that that even when you do a CV, stop misusing the word a casual. Casual word has been misused. A casual is someone who comes in, they work and you pay them on specific day. Anytime you have to group and pay them at a specific period, they are permanent. They're not casuals anymore. Sawa. So tengenezeni hizo CV vizuri, Thanks. Nini na kuramba? Kilituramba. I need internship. I'm reading your comments so that I can go back to reading jobs. I'm also looking for a nanny job. I don't some money, and I'm sorry to say that. No, it's okay for you to choose where you want to work. It's quite okay. CV is supposed to how many pages? It doesn't matter. It depends on your work experience. 4 is okay. 4 is at least the most we would want. But even if it has more, it's okay. If it has more, ensure you have a resume. A resume is a 1-page CV. Alright, and most employers will ask for a resume, not even a CV. Don't consume a resume to a CV. They're not the same thing. Sawa, they're 2 different documents. A CV is a CV, it's detailed. Resume is a 1-page CV. Sawa, so tusione jina casual kwa CV tena. Those are some of the mistakes I noticed. I don't know if there's another one that is, but the worst mistake that is that everyone, not everyone, most people don't seem to understand is that on your CV you must have roles. Roles ni nini? Zile vitu ulikuwa unafanya. Tuange juu ya cashier. Ulikuwa una receive pesa, si ndio? Ulikuwa unaziandika mahali kwa kitabu, si ndio? Ulikuwa una reconcile at the end of the day, si ndio? Una reconcile kitabu na pesa yenye uko kwa mkono, si ndio? Ulikuwa una handle refunds. It needs to be on the CV. Point by point. Sawa. That's as easy as it is to make a CV. Sawa. And then make sure it looks good. Ikae vizuri. I'm really desperate looking for a job. I understand. I tell people that my field is the worst field and it's also the best field because it's dealing with a hungry man is not easy. We're all hungry at some point. When you're looking for a job, you're desperate. It's a crazy world, but it is what it is. It's part of life. The worst I've said is staying in the house during the day. Get out, go do something. Or even at night, go do something. Find a job, do something. Alright, sawa, tunarudi kwa kazi. So now, before I get into work, why do I tell people to optimize their LinkedIn? What is LinkedIn? What is LinkedIn optimization? I want to know. How many of you understand what LinkedIn optimization is? Just write. Let me see it on the comments. What is LinkedIn optimization? Just before, while you write those comments, I'll share a job here of a procurement officer. All right. So if you're a procurement officer, Bristol Park Hospital is looking for you. Qualification is a degree or a diploma in pharmaceutical technology. All right. 2 years of experience. Also, you must have worked in a store. Sawa. Store department. Send your CV to human resource at Bristol Park. Bristol is BRISTOL. Park is PARK.or.ke. Sorry, it's one of my staff trying to call me, but right, done. Creating a good LinkedIn profile. Yes, but there's optimization. What is optimization? What is optimization? Most recruiters nowadays hire via LinkedIn. CCV sana. Most companies, if you have a LinkedIn account, you notice that nowadays almost every company has a LinkedIn account. And because of the nature of this process of recruitment, and how easy it is to manipulate people and try to get money out of people, like there's a lot of scams going around. The reason why most companies are using LinkedIn is because they are able to reach to the candidate, all right? And you could also verify on their pages. So that's why we have LinkedIn. All right, that's why you need to have a LinkedIn account, because with your LinkedIn account, if I say that company Bristol Park has open positions, you simply need to go to the LinkedIn, check, find Bristol Park, all right, get their contacts, call the company, ask them, do you actually have a position that was shared by Nyawira? It makes it easier for you to avoid getting scammed. Sindio? Most companies have them. And also, if you go to their pages, you realize most of these companies have these jobs on their posts. Not on their posts, on their profiles. Most of these companies. And that's why you must have a LinkedIn account. Kama hauna LinkedIn account, sijui. Ni kama kuniambia, I don't know. Sijui nikusema nini. Sijui hata nitasema nini. But you must have a LinkedIn account. That is a must. So, position, let me read another position. All right. So, there's an accounts position. There's an accounts position, an accountant position. This is a startup. This is a startup that is in need of an accountant. And that position is taken. Imagine. That position was filled today. All right. No worry. No worry. So I shared this position. Project controller. No, I didn't share this one. I shared a different position, and let me just confirm if these were the same position I shared. Famous brand. If you're on my live on Saturday, I don't know if I shared this product controller vacancy, but I know I shared a position by this company on the same day, Saturday. So there's a product controller opportunity. All right. The company is Famous Brands Kenya. All right. So you'll be doing mostly procurement. You'll be handling logistics and warehousing, product development, as well as other roles. So you need to have a degree in purchasing and supply chain or a diploma. You must have 5 years of working with FMCG. The rest are not important. Send your CV to david.njoroge at famous, just the word famous, famousbrands.co.za. I'm not sure if I shared that. I have a feeling I did share that position. All right. We are on the era of digital marketing. And there's not any certain day that I share jobs and I don't have a digital marketing role. So if you haven't taken digital marketing, I started singing this song last year. But this year, so many people have been employed simply because of digital marketing. And this course is offered free of charge. Free of charge. Charity, you need to get a pen and a paper. Yes. So this course is offered free of charge. Enda wapi Meta, enda Ajira. Ajira is a government page that offers training free of charge if you don't know. So these are skills that people are using. So many people, but then the number of people that have gotten digital marketing positions this year and beginning last year, Kisha, and this year, there are so many. And whether if you're in sales and you haven't covered digital marketing, you're lost. If you do account, that's sales and your account management, you need to have digital marketing. And this is a skill that everyone must have, not only account, whichever. You need to have a digital marketing certificate. You need it for your own use and even at work. So there's a position of a digital marketer. This is a construction material production company. They need a digital marketer, and the pay is 60K. The pay is 60,000. All right, 60,000. Right, you need to have a degree in marketing, or rather you've taken a digital marketing course. Communications, PR will do. 3 years of work experience in the same department. How, I don't know. All right, send your CV to Brisk, BRISK, resources, Kenya, @gmail.com. @gmail.com. The deadline is 27th of this month. Right, so I'm going to share a few more positions, then I'm going to go back to LinkedIn and where you need to optimize your account. executive driver, microfinance, any positions in Kisumu. All right, tangalia pamoja, si ndio? Kelvin, we'll check. You'll be here with me while I do it. So we have this called Troc Line. They're looking for a talented, experienced, and versatile designer. You could have a certificate or a diploma in tailoring, dressmaking, or fashion design. 2 years of experience. Send your CV, a portfolio, and pictures of your work. And we are going to handle portfolio very soon. Would you guys be interested in a portfolio and how to create a good portfolio? Would you be interested in that? Because I think it's becoming a norm for people in creative industries to share portfolios, right? Creative and also some other positions, architecture, like it's almost every position nowadays. They want to say, even on CVs, if you do not have achievements, you need to have achievements on your CVs. It's very important to have, and it's more of a portfolio. Where do they ask for, what is it called? Where do they ask for achievements? It's more of a portfolio. Yeah. What can you do? What can you do? And most employers nowadays don't even care about papers. They want to know, what can you do for me? That's a skill. It's a skill. So in this case, send your CV, portfolio, and pictures of your work to info.troc, TROCKLINE @gmail.com. They are located in Kikuyu. So security officers in Kenya positions. Security officers in Kenya. I'm looking for the height. Height in this case is 5'8". 5'8". You must be between 24 to 42 years. Physically, mentally, and medically fit. All right. So they're hiring. This company is hiring. I need you to give them a call if you're interested in this job. So I'll give you a class very soon, and I'll not even handle this class. I know I have the right person to handle portfolio because he does this. I'll talk to him. If he's able to do it in the course of the week, then he will be here to do it. So the number is 0717575757. They need security guards and they're hiring every single day. All right. The other number is 0734-123-000. Kuna tafuta kazi ya security Kenya, ndio hiyo. Sawa. Try. So you need to go to Carrefour's website also if you're a graduate looking for internship. All right, if you're a graduate looking for internship, Carrefour has open internship opportunity or other graduate programs at the moment. Visit their website. Sawa, go to their website, check it out, and apply. All the best, Huko. All the best. All right. Let's see what else we have. Okay. We have Premier Hospital that has open positions for maternity, right? Maternity nurse and a radiographer. Maternity nurse and a radiographer. Send your CVs to careers@premierhospital.org. Then we have this school called, hospital also, called Wholesomes Group of Hospitals. They need registered clinical officers, KRCHN nurses, lab technologists, and farm techs. All right, farm techs. I need you to visit their website. It's called Wholesomes Group of Hospitals, and try your luck. All right. Hey, is hospitali ni mingi? How many people do we have within this department? Wow. Okay. Let me share one more. Lab technologist, and I'm also looking for a pharmacist. If you're a pharmacist, haya, leo mko huku sahi, tumeingia tu sahi. So pharmacist, not pharmacist. Yeah, I need a pharmacist, by the way. I need a pharmacist. If you're a pharmacist and you're comfortable to work in further, send your CV to my email, thefriendscard@gmail.com. The friends card is The Friends Marafiki Card, CARD @gmail.com. All right. I need one as soon as possible. So lab technologist here, The hospital is Chogoria Hospital, PCEA Chogoria Hospital. The role is a lab technologist, 1 position. Diploma in medical lab technology, 1 year of post-registration experience, registered with a practicing license. Send your CV to HR at pitch, or rather let me say PCEA, HR at PCEA Chogoria hospital.org. If you're noticing something wrong with my voice, I'm about to get a flu. So si sauti, sio sauti yangu, ni flu inakuja. So there is also emergency and critical care and clinical officers, 2 positions, same hospital, that's PCEA Chogoria, same email, HR at pceachogoriahospital.org. All the best. All the best in that. All the best in that. There's a head accountant position in Kisumu, Kenya. Mtu alikuwa anauza kazi ya Kisumu. Head accountant, Kisumu, Kenya. Alright. Just trying to read what the position is about. It's a hotel in Kisumu that needs a head accountant. Requirement is a degree in accounts or finance. Qualification could be also CPA or other ACCA will work. 5 years of experience in other industry, and sana hospitality. Sana hospitality, the rest are irrelevant, kina tax and all that. Of course, you must have those skills. The pay is 70K. That's Kisumu. The pay is 70K. Let me get the email. Send your CV to info at Lantana, that is LANTARNA partners.com. Partners.com. I hope you got the email. If you haven't, let me know. I could repeat right now. Kabla niende mahali. There's also a regional sales manager. This position is urgent. This company needs to recruit as soon as yesterday. Alright, they need to recruit as soon as yesterday. So it's a regional sales manager. Okay, so this is a manufacturer of complete kitchen, laundry, and cold room solutions. Alright, that is in need of regional sales manager. Qualifications are degree in sales and marketing, 5 years of experience, and you must be achieving your targets. You must have been achieving your targets. Send your CV to African Labor Solution at gmail.com, and the deadline is 25th of August. All right. I want to move over to a certain different area kidogo. I want to check tourism. There's a tourism position on my TikTok account right here. Just go to the page. There's a tourism position that was shared today. Just check it out. Accountant in Kisumu, tutarudi. It was Lantana. We'll go back. Hopefully tutaipata. Let me hope tutaipata. Tuangalia tu. Ulichelewa kusema. So there's a question I asked about LinkedIn optimization. Do you still offer internship positions? We'll kama ziko hapa pamoja. Tuangalia kama ziko. So there's a PA position. There's a PA. If you've worked as a PA, alright, if you've worked as a PA before, there's one PA position for you. Jobs za Qatar bado ziko. The Qatar position that was shared is the security 2 years contract. The rider position 5 years contract is still available, and then the short term 6 months because of the expo, those positions are still available. If you'd be interested, just chat me on WhatsApp and I will guide you. 0702-622-961. I avoid talking about Qatar on the live because once I do, I just sort of and not even be able to concentrate. So many questions will keep coming about Qatar, and I am not about Qatar. Like, the reason why I started these lives is because I really want to help people in the country get jobs. So when I feel that Qatar is overtaking what I do, I feel like I'm sort of losing track of who I am. And yes, so I don't talk about Qatar sana on the live. Allow me to do Kenyan jobs. Chatujenge inchi kwanza, sindio? So marketer's position, I think I didn't give the email of a PA. There's a PA position. If you're in Eldoret or Kisumu, Migori, the Rift and the Western. All right, the Rift and Western. Send your CV to whatever the position you're looking for. Yes, and also within the Nyahururu, Naivasha region, Nakuru. Send your CV to asrl at gmail.com. Drop your CV to them. asrl at gmail.com. I don't know if there's a Nairobi somewhere. I think it's asrl Nairobi at gmail.com. I'll confirm. The Kirinyaga. On Saturday, I shared so many jobs with Zaembu. I think I had about four jobs Zaembu. Go to YouTube. I think the post was shared today. There were several positions from Embu. But tutajaribu kugather pia za inje, sindio? Pole pole tu. So, the PA position, send your CV to work, kazi, WORK, at sketchbook.co.ke. Alright, so they're called Sketchbook Communications. You can always call them and verify. Sketchbook Communications. Alright, so they need a very highly organized assistant. Alright. So your role is simply meetings, taking notes, handling correspondences on behalf of the managers. Send your CV to work, WORK, work at sketchbook.co.ke. So fix your CV and apply. Naya chef within Nairobi. If you're a chef looking for a job, send your CV to alfajiristaffing at gmail.com. They have 2 open positions as a chef at the moment. Alright, marketers. There's a company looking for marketers. Wanaitwa Fun Place, GMC Place. Mnajua GMC? GMC Fun Place, Kitengela. Kama uko Kitengela, this is a good job. Na unaweza fanya marketing. So Kitengela people, uko Kitengela, unaweza fanya some marketing. GMC Fun Place inakutafuta. Sawa? Inakutafuta. Alright, send your CV to jobs, JOBS, at GMC, G for good, gmcplace.co.ke. Sawa. All the best at that. Bartender position. Inaitwa CY Suits Apartments. CY Suits Apartment wako Wayakiwe wanakutafuta. That is Westlands. Kama we ni bartender, unatakikana huko. Alright, so you need to go to their website. Alright. The website is careers.saiton. Careers.saiton. Saiton is CYTONN.com. Then under careers, you will find the bartender position. Try your luck. Alright, so let's see. Then we have Night Gin. They're looking for a head chef who can make Chinese food. Chinese food. Wako wapi Kiambu Road. It's called, the email is nightgin. Alright, Nightgin. Are you together? Yeah, barista. No, it was not a barista. He was a bartender, Judy. Work at, oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you for that. Alright, so Night Gin. Alright, BARANDREST. Alright, I'm gonna give the email. Let me just post this on our Facebook page. I think it will be easier. Then you could try your luck. Someone tells me that the position may have been taken, but I will figure it out after this. I'll let you know. There's also another position that was given out, bakery assistant, so I'm not going to read that. All right. I want to check what the HRs have shared today. First, let me tell you what the HRs have shared today. Chatuone ni gani iko available. And by the good news is that the last time I came here, there was a position of a PR and communications assistant position. One of the HR had shared and said share CVs. So there's one of the ladies who sent her CV via my email, and she got the job. She got the job today. So congrats to her. So I keep telling you that don't ignore some things. Just try. Keep trying. The worst you can do is give up. Don't give up. Nikisema tuma CV na unajua vizuri that's within your field, drop the CV. What's the worst that could happen? Hakuna, si ndio? Nothing will happen to you. Right, I'm just trying to check what has been shared by the HRs today. See if there's any position. I believe we'll have more jobs tomorrow, but there's a meat processing company in Naivasha. Meat processing company in Naivasha that's looking for a food technologist. Degree diploma in food science, 3 years of experience under quality control or assurance in a very busy meat processing factory. And you must be willing to live in Naivasha and earn between 40K to 65K determined by your skills. 40K to 65. The email is simple. The email is, or rather, let me send you to the website. Go try them. www.frank-mgt.com. The position will be shared on our Facebook page also tomorrow. All right. Okay. So there's a hospital that's interested in hiring a sales director. Sales. At what time do you come live during the day? Aki leo ni kama nilichelewa. Leo sikuenda live. I was so busy today. So I didn't get. Joanne, all the best. All the best to what? What did I miss? Oh, Maria just applied. I don't know to just. Oh, to that job. Oh, okay. Wish you the very best too. Very best too. So there's a hospital looking for a sales director. 8 years of experience. 5 of which must be in a very senior position. The pay is between 500 to 700,000. All right, 500K to 700K. Sales director, it's a hospital. All right, the email is m.gadhungu@yahoo.com. I can see your emails. There's Judy. Judy is asking, so Judy, I will respond to you after this. I'll respond after this. So if you can do grants, if you're very good at writing grants, there's a position I would like you to try. Right? Or rather apply. Do you say a try or apply? Who here can write grants? But then I need also someone who can do grants writing. Do you have anyone who does grants writing on the right here today? Nikupe job buko. Grant writer. So the position here is administration, communication, and grants lead. All right. Okay. So it's JQuat that are interested in hiring someone. All right. It's a JHub project. It's a JHub project. Qualifications. Let's find them. Degree in communications or other PR or business admin. And you must have skills in grants writing as well. Send your CV to HR at JQuat, and then ongeza ES hapo mwisho, jquates.ac.ke. See what else the HRs have been able to share today. I only check here. The rest you shall check tomorrow. Alright, so there is also someone here. So I'll post this on Alright, so there's a HR who's looking for a HR. All right, they're looking for a HR, we'll say HR assistant or officer. If you were within Thika, or you can work in Thika as a HR, and you're comfortable to earn between 60 to 80k, 60 to 80k, right after the live, tumia CV yako. So I want to WhatsApp her. So if there's anyone would be interested. Majay, by the way. Yes, so let me just WhatsApp her after this. I'll share your CV with her. She needs someone who can work in Thika. So drop me the CV, then I'll drop it. Right, I have. You must be willing to work in Thika. So thank you for being patient. Hii kazi ikuwe yetu, tunaomba ikuwe yetu. Interested, drop me the CV. My number is 07. It's a HR position. Me though nimefanya business admin. You must have taken HR. You must have at least a diploma. Diploma degree will do. In that role, diploma degree will do. Let me see. I don't want to dwell into this. I'll look at this tomorrow. The other positions that were shared by the HR today. I'll look at them today. You've already sent me yako hata niko nayo for the job. The HR, amesema tu kuwe na some skills in HR and you can work in Thika. You must be living in Thika or you must be willing to move. I see people from Thika working in Nairobi. Alright. So let's look at other positions available. So you have Jumbo Jet. Jumbo Jet is in need of an expert in data analysis. But there, guys, also another skill that most of you need to acquire. It's data analytics. And this data analytics, you can do it via YouTube. If you don't have time to enroll in a class, I don't know if you guys saw the video I posted about time and how you can position yourself if you work from Monday to Saturday. If you do work for 45 hours a week, we did the calculation and we realized that you have 168 hours in a week. 168, you only give your boss 45 hours. So the question is, what do you do with the rest 120? I know you need to sleep, but that is at your own pleasure. You need to sleep, you need to eat, you need to party, you need to do a lot of things during that time. But the question is, would you utilize that time and probably have about 3 hours a week? 3 hours a week to yourself. Just watch, go to YouTube and do data analytics, or just a simple skill that will better your life. Let me tell you guys, the number of people that are in my life at the moment and have attained the skill of data analytics are so many, and that this career is paying them very well. Most organizations, if you have any HRs or people working in the manufacturing department, it's a crop up of this position. Most companies have this position coming up. Why? Data analytics is very important in organizations, okay? Some people would have confused it for accounts, but it's not accounts. Data analytics is not accounts. And every company, and especially if you're doing manufacturing, if you're not only every company needs data analysis. So this is a skill that anyone can learn, and it will make you money. And could you be probably working in Kenya or even outside? This is a skill that you could use in any country. Any country, data analytics will take you places, and it pays well. Data analytics is not accounts. Nope. It's just sitting down with the books and looking at the data. This is what we are making. This is the time we are spending to make this. These are the analytics. Are we making a profit or a loss? This is not accounts. Accountant mnakubaliana na mimi mama mnakataa. So if you're looking for something that you can do that could better your life in Kenya ama nje, data analytics. If you're not doing digital marketing, fanya pia data analysis. And you can become a data scientist with time. Na si lazima ukuwe ulifanya statistics. And even better if you're doing statistics or accounts, even better. Ongeza hii. Enda kwa mdosi mwambie bana nao. Money. Sindio? Money. Pesa iongezeke. So we have now Jumbo Jet. I can bet you for a fact that this guy who's going to get this job at Jumbo Jet is going to make a kill. He's going to make a kill. They're going to get paid very well. And just imagine the kind of skills, the kind of expertise and experience he's going to gain simply from working at Jumbo Jet as a data analytics. And then, now give him 2 years. If he decides to make changes or maybe swap companies or maybe leave the country for this guy. Data analytics. Anyway, so the position is network analyst. All right, it's an expert in data analysis, in this case network analyst. That's Jumbo Jet. Visit their website. All right, Jumbo Jet, and try your luck. You can also find it on their LinkedIn account. I saw the position on their LinkedIn account as well. Very important. Very, very good one. That's a good one. So there is also Hyatt Place. All right, it's called Hyatt Place. They're looking for several people. All you need to do is go to their website. If you need the position of, let me read this, Assistant Food and Beverage Manager, position number 1. Human Resource Coordinator, position number 2. Steward, position number 3. Assistant Stewarding Manager. Stewarding Team Leader. Food and Beverage Team Leader. Stewarding Manager. Alright, all these positions are open. All you have to do is simple. Go to their website, HYATT Place. Okay? They have so many open positions. Go check them out. Nikisema watu waende kwa website, watu upotea. Kwa nini? Hamtaki kwenda kwa website? You want to make it, guy, I'm late today. It's okay, Miss Kuto. I'll be on the live tomorrow. This was meant to be a LinkedIn session, optimization session. But because I didn't do job reading during the day, so why not do it? Why not do it? But if there's something I totally appreciate, especially today, is that this is a serious team. So thank you. Thank you for according me this easy time right here, right this minute. The nights are crazy, but I haven't found a crazy person yet. So thank you. Thank you for keeping it professional on the comment section without, asante. So we have Kisumu Specialist Hospital. Kisumu Specialist Hospital. They have the position of an accountant. All you have to do is send your CV to hr@kishospital.co.ke. An accountant as well, another position. The company is called Mpins Travel Agency. Nataka accountant. Not after accountant. Right. I'm just trying to see what they need. Finance degree. Could also have some CPAs. Send your CV to info@empin. All right, Mpins. Kutoka 2S. Mpins Travel Agency.co.ke. If you're looking for a driver position, tuma CV to vacancies at Gap Recruitment. Gap is GAP recruitment.co.ke. The position available on Gap is the Embassy of Sweden, and the position is that of a driver. Embassy of Sweden. Remember, if you are a driver, I need you to realize that there are different types of drivers. Driver si driver peke yake. Sawa. These are important details when you're doing your CV that you need to realize. If you're a truck driver, then make sure that your CV fits a truck driver. If you're a personal driver, your CV needs to fit that of a personal driver, all right? If you're within the PSV industry, that is the matatu, and then that CV needs to fit that field. Sawa. So don't be sending a matatu, but if you want to get a job as a personal driver are you're expected to interact with the family, right? Interact with the family. It's the boss plus his family. So they look at your CV, and the reason why most drivers that have been in these other industries don't get personal drivers positions, and they pay very well, is because when they look at your CV, they see you are driving matatu, you're driving nini, so someone has trust issues. They have trust issues. But if you ever have the experience of a person or driver on that CV, it's so easy for you to get called for an interview. Sawa, kama wewe ni driver. If you wanna switch also, because unajua kuna zile soft skills, kuna the way the person or drivers are meant to behave, the way they're supposed to dress, the way they're supposed to behave with the family. Like there's a certain code expected of you, which anyone in these other industries, they expect that you don't have the soft skills. So make sure that your CV shows that you've ever worked as a person or driver before. And if possible, have a recommendation letter or a number that could be contacted and they will vouch for you any day. Then to be easy to get a job. But when you send a CV of these other jobs and then expect anyone is going, and also by the way, these are the younger companies and like tours and travel, tours and travel. They look at this a lot. But nowadays they have advanced. They'll be comfortable to hire anyone who's worked in Uber. Also Uber will help you. Uber and other taxi companies work within the taxi industry. It's easy, but at least if you really want to be considered, siku hizi tunasema ni unajaribu kungangana mpaka upate kazi. If you really want to get that job, umekaa nyumbani sana, you have to appear a certain way, very calm and collected, and that also has to be reflected on your CV. Sawa. We're talking about targeting jobs. You're targeting jobs and ensuring that you're getting them. You don't just send any CV. Nope. You will not get a job, and that's why you find that you're stomaching because the kind of document that you present out there is not who you are. Your CV is not aligned to your personality kabisa. So that's why I insist, have that CV reviewed, and if possible, revamp that CV. It's 2,000 shillings. And what is 2,000 shillings for a good CV? Imagine this, stomaching and having a good CV. What works? Get a good CV and start life, let me tell you, I have offered to review CVs free of charge. So if let's say you have a good CV, we've revamped for you a CV, or you have your CV done by yourself, or you have done by someone else, but you have the CV, right? If you do have that CV, right, and you want to apply probably a certain position, and see here, I want a pen. Sorry, I need to help someone in the house. 1 minute. Nitoka nikupatie jina. Nitakupatia namba yao. Atapiga hii namba. So. Alright, so I was saying San. No. Thank you. I'm a professional sales associate in Leeds, paying above 30K, 2 years sales and marketing experience. Stop being choosy. Don't choose. When you start saying you can only take a job that is 30K and above, you will tarmac for such a long time. You take what's available. Sasa wapesh. Yes, take what's available and then work towards what you're looking for. So don't be too choosy. You will tarmac. Because what if you get a company that's going to pay you 20K? And you could earn that 30K and have a very toxic environment. And then you'll end up leaving that 30K and saying, I would rather go for peace of mind. This world no balance. This world no balance, Bana, but it's fine. It is what it is. So, hi Miss Nyawira. Hi Alexis, how are you? So we have, this is a scam. Lucky people, Jesus Christ. Just trying to understand. Do you guys understand what is a scam and what's not a scam? This is someone who's just sent this to me. And direct, when I just opened it, I knew this is a scam because the logo that have been placed on that job are completely out of place. Ita see logo ya ukweli. People will just share this job and people will just apply. How unfortunate is this? Chat to biggest screenshot. We shall revisit. I started at 15K. That's Jackson Kauthi. Mimi ni pay ya 20K. Sindio? Me, why are you speaking the truth? 30K with no peace of mind is crazy. Yes. Na vile nimetafuta ya 2K yaki, unapata kidogo unalisha watoto kwanza, but it's okay. Yes. Ni kweli. Yes, like true, like I resigned from a company that was paying 30K. Yeah, because you don't have peace of mind. You'd rather have hata heri upatiwe hata 10,000 lakini unapata comfort at work, eh? There are companies you wake up in the morning and you're like, my goodness, it's another Monday. I have been there, so I know. I've been there, I know. You wake up and you're like, I can't take it anymore. You get to the gate, mimi nishafika hata kwa gate turn back, nikarudi nyumbani, because you just don't want that environment. But the only thing you can do is find another job and leave. Toka uende. Find something else and leave. So there is this hotel that's looking for so many people. I'm gonna give you an email because if you're looking for this kind of a job, so just send your CV to them. F&B supervisor, waiter, mixologist, cleaner. Mwenye aliandika hii post hata hajui kitu anasema, lakini sawa tu, understand. Anaandika mixologist, cleaner, dry cleaner stroke laundry attendant, head chef, sous chef, chef de party, all right, entertainer, pastry chef, steward, accountant, procurement supervisor, procurement officer, all right, store assistant, storekeeper, cost controller, admin stroke sales and marketing. So they need an admin, they need sales people, and they need marketing people. Do you guys know there's a difference? By the way, I want to know. Let me just get to see who I have here. My first job was 6.5. Oh wow. Yes. My first job was 9,000, I think. My first job was 9,000. Yes. So they also have an electrical technician and a plumbing technician and a gardener. All you have to do before 25th of August, send your CV to asrlanairobi@gmail.com. asrlanairobi@gmail.com. Try that. There's a company hiring a cyclist. Or you'll be using a bike, not a motorbike, a bike to deliver, for delivery services. So if you love that for life, I would love to know how much they're earning, but they're saying the salary is open, it's negotiable. Anyway, send your CV if you'd be interested. You'll be doing deliveries, lakini unatumia baiskeli, yeah? Hii baiskeli naona hapa ikai mbaya sana. Send your CV to hrsupport@peoplelink.co.ke. hrsupport@peoplelink.co.ke. All right. So we also have a debt collection position. If you're interested in debt collection or cost center, send your CV to alfajiristaffing@gmail.com. alfajiristaffing@gmail.com. Rudia tena ama tuandikie hiyo email. Ni gani hiyo? ASRL. Sembe mkikuyu aseme R na L pamoja. Yani makosa. ASR na L. ASRL Nairobi@gmail.com. Maipata Blessed Lopez. Hii hotel iko wapi? No idea. All right. So tell me, let me ask this question. And I think I asked this question before, but I didn't pick the comments I got from that. Thank you, Blessed Lopez. Asante. So I wish I was in those nini that I tell people follow the Aizi atatoka kwa kichwa. Thank you so much, my J. ASRL Nairobi. Umeona mimi naumia. Ulinisha ni kutext ukablutik kukureply Nyawira. Let me tell you, if you ever realize that nimekublutik, you see, I'm on the live here and I've read a job or I've said something and then I said, send me that CV or chat me. And then you come to my inbox and just say hi. I'll just say hi back. Or when I tell you come to my inbox, when you come, tell me Nyawe, I was on your live and you mentioned we were talking about this and you said I could send my CV or I could talk to you over this. Then instantly it'll click. but if I feel that hujanipatia proper information, itakuwa hard sana for me to pick up a conversation, because I tell so many people, call me, drop me this CV, send this, do that. By the time I'm done with the live, let me tell you guys, by the time I'm done with the live, right now I'm here, let me show you, let me tell you, I want to tell you how many emails I have here. Not even emails, wish I could show you, then you will understand. I don't know how I can show you, but like what I mean is, right now I'm on the live. Before I came on the live, I made responses to some people who had sent CVs, reviews and stuff. But right now as we speak, I have over 30 messages that I need to review and probably send a response. So you can imagine if you come to my inbox, and I always have this phone, anytime my PA has it is when I'm in a meeting. My phone is full. If you check, it's like there's so many messages. So you can imagine if you don't come to my inbox, what was your name? Anastasia. When you come to my inbox, niambie nyawe, you told me to send my CV because of this and that. Instantly, I'll remember something and I'll have a discussion with you. Like I've just said, if you're interested in the HR position in Thika, I said send the CV to my inbox. So imagine ukikuja kwa inbox yangu tume CV yako alafu uende. You haven't told me nyawe, you mentioned of a position in Thika. Can you kindly review or rather share my CV with the HR? Like, be very clear when you come to my inbox. When you drop a CV, or just assume maybe you want a review or just review your CV. Cindy, I'll give you a review. Or if you just come back and say hi, I'm a hello. You know, it's different. It's tough to tell who is serious and who is a joker. But every time I'm on the live, calls and messages from people who just say random funny things are so many. So, just be clear when you come to my inbox. I hope you get me. Sawa, Anastasia, I hope unanipata. Just be clear when you come to my inbox. Nitajibu. Sawa. I wrote a whole paragraph, Aki. I'll look at that paragraphs. Go back to the message and write something. Sindio? Me too, I like straight to the point information. Same here, because Aki, by the time you're reviewing so many CVs and so many things, it's crazy. It's crazy to be in this position, but we chose this. And I never complain. Madam, please repeat the email for driver position menipita. Vacancies at, remember, this is an embassy. The reason why I'm talking about driver sana is because this job is really good. But very few will be able to get this job. Sawa, why? Very few will be able to get this job. This is an embassy. So ask yourself, put yourself in the shoes of the recruiter. What kind of a driver would they want to hire? Should you be rowdy? Soft skills? How should I dress? Imagine unabeba nani, who are you going to be carrying in that car? It's an embassy of Sweden. Who's going to be in that car with you? You're interacting with his family. It's a delegate. So put yourself in the shoes of the recruiter and imagine what kind of a driver they would want to hire. So number one, fix the CV to fit that position. Sawa. Number two, ensure that there's some experience that you have that are aligned to the position. And you do have them. The time mtu wamenipatie nipeleke maybe Naivasha. Drivers unapata watu wamenipeleke Naivasha for a weekend. Unaenda Naivasha unarudi. Get it? Hii experience inafaa kuwa kwa CV yako, ndio inaweza kupatia kazi. But let me tell you guys, you could have one simple thing that you did that to you seems very not non-important, but that one simple skill will earn you a job that you could never have imagined, you could have never expected. You know, one simple thing on a CV is what will catch the recruiter's eye. And you know what, you don't have it on the CV because in your head you feel it's not important. Like I'm talking about the embassy position. You could have probably been driven the vehicle, even during what is that called, the rallies. You could have driven one vehicle, ulibeba delegate, ulibeba. That simple act is what will earn you such a job. Sawa, that's what I'm saying. Put yourself in the shoes of the recruiter. Jiweke mahali ameketi. Jiulize, hiyo kampuni ndio nipatie kazi, nini nafaa kuweka kwa hiyo CV? Rudi nyuma za kufikiria. And this is not only for the driver's position, even for other positions. If I'm looking for a PA mwenye atakuwa PA wa manager ako department gani, anafanya nini? PA, sana PA. You have to put yourself in the fit or in the whatever of the recruiter. What exactly could this company be in need of? If it's sales, you're looking for a sales position and umeenda umepata hiyo kazi is industries are different. So this pharmaceutical, kuna manufacturing, kuna FMCG, kuna wholesale, like when you say align your CV, it means sit down, think about that company. What do they do? And that's why they say every time, carry out a research on every company. It's the same thing. Don't carry out a research when you're going for an interview. When you're sending an application, most recruiters will look for people that are aligned to that kind of a company. And those are the CVs they'll look at first. So as much as you have the CV, it's good and stuff, that's why I say you have to restructure that CV every time you're applying for jobs. Kaa chini jiulize hiyo industry inafanya nini? Ile kazi natafuta ni marketer. What shall I be selling? Which kind of a product is it? Nini inaenda kuuza? Leo unaweza kuwa unauza manyumba, kesho unauza simiti. Si ndio? They're aligned. Kesho ni hardware, they're aligned. That's an industry. Aya, unaweza kuwa unauza nguo, si ndio? Siku nyingine unauza nini? Like you need to sit down and craft that CV to be aligned to the job you're looking for. That's why utapata unachukua tu document moja unatuma every company and you're not getting any calls. Why? You're not thinking about the job just before you make applications. Haufikiri hiyo kazi, wewe unatuma tu. Kurusha tu. Unafanya patapotea. Don't do patapotea with work. If honestly, but the people are telling me that mimi nimefika mwisho. Kama umefika mwisho, think about aligning that. Align na hiyo kazi. Na si lazima CV. Mama mwenyewe unaweza jifanyia because you're not sending Nyawira kila wakati nifanyie. Nope. You also need to develop that art. It's a skill. Ni ujanja ya Nairobi. Bedhe sasa nilitoa ujanja ya Nairobi. Ama ni ujanja ya Kenya. Alright. Anyway, let me just read your comments and then go back. If you customer service, the position was given to a lady from the CVs. I sent all the CVs I received Monday. She says the other week we mailed you resume for the customer service job. We never got a response. I think the company never responded, but they hired a lady from one of the CVs I shared for the same. I remember customer service last week here. Someone from that list was also given the job. Executive driver. Mimi yaki sipatangi job ya nutrition. Ziko mingi. Manasema align your CV. If I sent a CV to a company and get no feedback, realizing my mistake, revamp my CV, can I send it back again? No, uwezi. Una move on to. Nika kuniambia, okay, I'm sorry to use this example. Let me just explain. If I sent a CV to a company and got no feedback, realize my mistake, revamp my CV, and I send it back. Nika kuniambia, you want to go back to your ex simply because you've realized you are the problem. You're not looking at also the challenges. Could they have been a problem on their end? Inaweza kuwa si wewe ulikuwa makosa pia, si ndio? Inaweza kuwa si wewe makosa. You move on, si ndio? Don't go back to your exes. Hiyo ni ex yako. Think ahead, or if they put another position, you can try it. I love the fact that you're laughing. You didn't get angry at that example. You haven't read the email for driver position yet. The email was vacancies at GAP, GAP, recruitment, vacancies at GAP recruitment.co.ke. GAP recruitment is a recruitment firm, by the way. Nimesema haraka. Vacancies at GAP recruitment.co.ke. Mbona usomment ukiona bedhe hakuna comments sijasoma. You see the kind of lives that I have like this is nakuwa relaxed, I read every comment. Kama sijasoma comment yako, sio mimi. Ni TikTok wamefilter. You may see it on your end, but I won't see it because TikTok filters. I don't know why. There must be something you said. I don't know. Sijatambona u filter. Yes, align the CV. Nyawe kuna vacancy ya purchase. And by the way, when I say align CV, simanishi revamp. Sawa? Guys, can someone explain? And I want to know. Ini nani? Si sai, kesho. Wako nyumbani leo. Apige asubuhi. Enda na Lulu please. Hakuna kazi ya Kitengela. Nimesema kazi ya Kitengela ziko. Marketers inaitwa GMC place. Unajua GMC Kitengela? Peleka CV yao huko kwao. Wako na open positions GMC. It's very iko kwa barabara. I know if you're from Kitengela you know GMC. They have open positions, By the guys, I want to understand because I'm here saying align. What is aligning a CV? When I say align, what do I mean? nisikuwa natumia hapa foreign language na mnielewi. Do you notice to align ndio kumaanisha cause mine highlights consultancies and experience in 3 different fields. Okay, yes, sasa hujaelewa ku align ni nini. I like that mean. Thank you for that comment. Who understands what is to align? Nikisema align the CV, align. Then the next time nasema tumia. Sisi align na kurevamp is totally different, eh? And also I do alignment, but I don't want you to send me your CVs to align them for you, because when you learn the skill, I want you to align the CVs by yourself. Try to make the CV qualifications of GMC aligned. To me means getting your CV to match the job description. Thank you, Sang. Thank you so much. I love you for that. Yes, it means that, eh? Niko hapa, umeenda umepata job, umeiona mahali, si ndio? Iko writing a CV according to the job description. Yes, exactly. Thank you, daughter. Ejina ni ngumu. So, you've seen a job advert and you have your CV. Sawa? So, si pale kwa CV imeandikwa I want you to be able to do one. Si niko hapa hivi nasoma sasa nasema degree, sijui nini. I don't read actually the roles. I want you to look at the roles. If you're a cashier, utakuwa na receive pesa, utakuwa unafanya hizo. So I want you to pick those roles. Na usifanye can I use the word kufala? Don't just copy and paste. Do you understand? Don't copy and paste, itaka unaiba. All right? I want you to pick and be very creative. Pick the role, make sure that role is on the CV. Pick this role, but now lazima ukumefanyia kazi. If it's a cashier, lazima ukushafanya kazi ya cashier. Sawa? Like usicopy paste, utashikwa. When I say align is make sure zile roles zote zimeandikwa pale. Ya kwanza ya pili, kama ni forklift operator. Amesema vile unabeba mizigo, vile unapack, vile unapanga, vile unaangalia forklift asubuhi ukiangalia, you know, maintenance ya forklift iko hapo. And I'm just picking an example from your comments, eh? Forklift. Hizo roles zako zote, zile kazi anafaa kufanya from ya kwanza to ya mwisho. Iko wapi? Kwa CV. Lakini usidanganye. Not unless ulifanya hiyo position. Sema ni accountant, ushafanya accounts. Wewe ni accountant, so hizo roles zinafaa match. Ukikosa kuitwa interview, kuja unichape. That is simply what it means to align your CV to a job. It helps, eh? And now in HR we go like nyawe, wacha kuambia watu hivyo. Because sasa itakuwa ngumu kudetermine. But you see, we have these skills. We did these jobs. But unapata watu hawaziweki kwa CV. Na wenye wanaweka wanaitwa interviews. Watu wanaitwa. Unaona watu hapa wanasema leo niko interview, kesho nimeitwa. Kwa nini? You're aligning your CV. When the HR looks at that document, they're like, kumbe huyu ndiye nilikuwa natafuta, alifanya 1 2 3 4 5. Tick. Ito huyo interview. Na hii sasa umetuma yako, you did the same thing, but they're not on your CV. So it means when you come in, they'll have to start asking you questions. Na hapo ulikuwa unafanya nini? Na hapo, you know, we don't want, squeeze hakuna hiyo time. They just want to match. And again also, I have told you about the ATS system, eh? What the ATS system does, they will take the JD plus the job. Itaangalia ni kazi nani anakaa kufanya hizi kazi, na kwa hizo skills zote zinatafuta, hizo work experience zinatafuta, na kwa nazo huyo chukua CV ya nani. It's not someone, it's a system that does it. So you just collect that shortlisting, is a system that shortlists. So what happens is they'll pick the CVs that match to the job, and then what happens to the other CVs? You're locked out. You're locked out. You don't get the job, not simply because you don't have the skills, but haziko kwa CV yako. Someone will ask me the other day, kwani CV ndio nakuja kufanya kazi? Which is true, it's legit, it's a good question. But now, CV is the document. It's just like saying, nika kusema uko na insurance. I'm trying to find the closest example to use to make you understand why. It's a document that you send. A CV is you. It's what you say when you sit on that table. So before you get to that table, it's the document that you send. So make sure the document is aligned to you as a person fully. Kila kitu uko nayo kwa kichwa, kila kitu shaifanye kwa hiyo document. Like, boy, it hapo. You know, damn, me, but that's how people fill the CV up. Jaza kabisa, wacha watete, si ndio? It's going to be okay. Joy, Shiro, kwani Shiro amesema nini? Share the live. Kwani umekuwa kini text zangu nilituma pesa in Brutix yet I paid 2,000. Your name, Shiro? 15th of July, that should be last week. You should have your CV by now. Please check your email. If you haven't checked your email, if you don't have the CV, 15 today is on 21st, about 4-5 days. All right, so chat me on the WhatsApp so that we make sure umepata hii CV. Inafaa kuwa ready by now, Shiro. Paul, hiyo sikuwa nimeona message yako, Shiro. We'll be able utapata hiyo CV yako. It should be out by now. Kama haijatoka unaweza ipata kesho. Sasa Shiro Joy, hebu confirm ni kuone. Last week. Sawa, no worry, kani ya last week utaipata. Haina wasiwasi. Ingekuwa the other week or the week kama the month would be something else. Yeah. Kani last week utaipata. But chat me on WhatsApp. How does one handle an interview for a senior level role? You have less years of experience. You have less years of experience. I love that question because Agatha, what you're suffering from is, what is it called? What syndrome is it? For people who don't believe, imposter syndrome, Agatha. You're suffering from imposter syndrome. I love you, but you're suffering from imposter syndrome. How do I tell the way you've asked that question? How does one handle an interview for a senior level? Kapi position iko juu, mimi hata sijafika huko. Wakati experience yangu iko chini sana. Nani amekwambia experience yako iko chini? You're doubting yourself. And that imposter syndrome is what will make you not earn that job. Alright? Hakuna kitu kubwa na kitu ndogo. If they picked you, if they called you at an interview, let me tell you, if a recruiter called you for an interview, it means you fit that position. So when you start asking questions in your mind and you're thinking, sina, siwezi, itakuwa, then itakuwa. Okay? But when you start thinking that, kwani accounts ni nini? Kwani your position ina nini yenye siwezi fanya? Haven't you seen young people right now, and you all have an example of a very young person who was appointed and given a very senior role the other day? And that girl is below 25 and she's handling a very senior role. And these things are happening right now in the government also. People very young and who have never had the experiences, but they're getting the jobs. So the question is, if they had imposter syndrome, what would they have done? Wangesema mimi siwezi. Mimi hata sina miaka 50 kama baba yangu anaweza fanya hiyo kazi. Imposter syndrome. But and most people suffer from imposter syndrome. Ushaika, like if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't see yourself for who you are. I also had the same issue kitambo. And it's something I'm also fighting. When someone says Nyawe, I'm like, sometimes it has to hit me who I am. You get what I mean? It's imposter syndrome, and it's a very bad disease. Sawa, believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, anything is achievable. Sawa, anything is achievable. If you need my help, Agatha, nitafute. Kwanza nitakusaidia for free. Imagine I'm not going to charge you. Hebu nitafute, Agatha. Let's work on that issue and do away with it. Sindio? Imposter syndrome. Walikuwa wameona pia. Judy aliona. Nyayora nimekutumia ile CV. Sawa, nitaangalia Clara. I did Nikonai connection please. Queen. Okay, nimeona Queen. Hakuna fundi hajui kazi. Thank you. Ni Mungu wako. If you don't believe in yourself, no one will. Yes. Yes. Yeah. If you don't believe in yourself, no one will. We all, we're so used to religion and the miracles. The miracles, you shall get. I don't want to attack them. I'm not attacking, not at all. But I want to tell you that you have to believe in yourself. If you expect a miracle to happen, there are no miracles. But if you believe in yourself, you'll be surprised at what you can deliver. I swear, you don't know the strengths you have. You don't know how much money you could make. If only you make a decision today that I'm going to work at it. And then make sure you're not going to sleep. Bedha hakuna kulala. To the top. Huko juu, hakuna kulala. I tell people all the time, and I've asked you this question before. Ona sasa ishakuwa motivation speaking. Tushapotea kazi. I remember when I started this TikTok, I would tell you, and you'd also contribute and accept what I said, that if there are people who do not sleep in this country, by the way, who do you think does not sleep? Who is that person that does not sleep vizuri? Analala anakula vizuri? Who is that person in this world that does not sleep very well? Let me see if you're on the same boat. Nani alalagi? The rich. Thank you. The rich never sleep. I swear they never sleep. Because kuna deal mali na msumbua, anything could go wrong. Kesho anaweza amka kumechomeka. You know, like there are so many things. Okay, fine, the insurance and stuff anyway, but like there are so many things that could go wrong, you know. So the people who sleep the best sleep are the pauper. But the pauper will sleep because amekula, amepata yenye alikuwa natafuta. Kitu alikuwa natafuta sana sana ni chakula. Amekula, ameshiba. So what do? They just sleep. They'll sleep so well. But a rich person, mara gari yake ilienda, mara sijui nini, mara mtoto wa yuko, mara sijui. It's crazy being rich. So I'm telling you, to the top, if you're looking at the journey to the top, there's no sleeping. So start practicing now. Start practicing now. Kumbuka, I told you the other day, how many hours do you have in a week? 168 hours. Multiply, take 24 hours, multiply by what? By 7 days. It's going to give you 168. How many do you give your employer? It's 45 hours a week. 168 minus 45. You have a whole 120 hours in a week to work for you. So when you ask people, how did you get to the top? How did you make your money? How did you go to school? How did you do these things? How do they do them? Oh, thank you, Sissy. How do they get all these things? They utilize the 120 hours. They choose when to sleep, when to go out, when to meet friends, when to go out for shopping, when to do irrelevant things, you know, how much time they take to eat. So if you take control of your hours, you have so much time. In fact, you give your boss, if you take 45 hours, you know, I was in shock when I saw that, and I got to learn this juicy too. When I sat down and did, I realized that I used to give my boss 48 hours. A day has 24. 24 times 2 is, what is 24 times 2? 48. You give your boss less than 2 days in a week. Imagine, you give them less than 2 days in a week. So the question is, what do you do with the 5 days in your life? What are you doing with them? Ebu kila siku kiamka jiulize, last week yote nilipatia mdosi 45, 2 days. What did I do with the rest of the time? The choice is yours. The choice is yours. So siseme sina time, sijui siwezi, sijui nini, even that money. The people you will hear, sijui anaran, sijui nini, anaran, sijui hoteli gani, sijui ako na kabiashara gani, sijui nini, ameenda class. They utilize the 120 hours that they have on themselves and give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And then what happens? They grow. The 2 days before the interview, kona Google, YouTube, na brains. Exactly. Yes, so a day is enough. And that's why, by the way, if you guys remember, because I was in that class, I was among the people. Wacha tu nichome kidogo. I was among the people in high school that would study a day before, that morning, the exam morning. And I know most of you are here. Sema ni tu kweli kama uko hapa. That morning study just before exams was everything for you. I was that kind of person. I was that kind of person that I would study in the morning and do very well. Si ni ukweli? Si ni ukweli? Why? So what did you have to do the rest of the time? Tuko wengi, si ndio? Exactly. We study. That morning, everything that you studied that day, ilikuwa nakuja tu kwa exam in a flow this way. So it's the same thing with you. What you do every day, the time you have, spend it nicely. 10 last minute hoye, exactly. Yes, most people do that. Last minute, kila kitu. Na tuko wengi. Heri nyinyi. Raquel najua uko kwa hii team. Last minute najua uko kwa hii team. Wacha kujifanya uko kwa hii team. Last minute was everything for most people. The last minute. So it's still the same thing that I want you to ask. I want you to ask yourself, if that morning was enough for you to perform very well, what can you do when you go to an interview? What can you do? How can you utilize that time on you to grow yourself? But think about it. Hata stani nitaongeza kitu ingine. I'm not going to add. I don't want to dilute what I just said. I want you to go home and I want you to go to bed and think about the hours and how you spend your time. And let's start changing. Let's start taking these classes. Let's do something with our lives, let's do something with our lives. Mtu asisema nimefungwa na employer, but then hakuna employer amekufunga. Can you tell us more about jobs at Turkey? Come to my live tomorrow, I'll tell you. I'm avoiding talking about Qatar and Turkey and stuff, because na feel zinani drain. Zinani drain hizo kazi. Yes, I'm always the kind of person who says I don't like the Gulf countries' jobs. Yes, but yes, can you stop Kenyans from going to Gulf? You can't, not only Kenyans, you can't stop anyone from going to the Gulf countries, and the jobs are there. The commissions are crazy, but people still will go. So anyway, let's talk about it tomorrow on the other lives. You know, so I'm gonna give you 3 jobs before I leave. I'm gonna give you 3 jobs, and then also tell you, if I try to read the exams in the morning yet I didn't prepare for exams early, I will fail. Purity. I'm sure there are people like you. There are people like you. There are people like you. Me, I just needed that morning to perform very well. Yes, I just needed, like for me, what really worked in high school was when the teacher was in class, I was very good. I would never miss a lesson. First thing first, I would click very fast and pick it. So the morning before I'm the kind of person mwenye wako wanalala siku ya exams. I'm the kind of person that I would not sleep for that week or prepare, and I would do very well. Mimi nataka kazi ya nyumba. Kazi ya nyumba, kuna post yenye tulipost hapa kwa TikTok. Pigie hiyo kampuni namba. Wapigie na watakupatia kazi ya nyumba, si ndio? Najua mko wengi. I'll post also another video about it tomorrow. And also if you're looking for a nanny, there's a company also that can help you with a nanny. Check this page. They can help you with a nanny. Alright, so let me give you 2 jobs just before we go to Kalale. Then we'll continue. If I have time tomorrow, I'll come back to talk about LinkedIn tomorrow night. I'll try to concentrate. I'll try have a longer live during the day. Then come back hapa jioni for LinkedIn optimization, because I know LinkedIn itakusaidia sana. So 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Let's look at what's available. I'm just struggling with where do I get the job, which ones do I read, which ones do I leave, because there's so many. I don't understand what to semaje Kenya hakuna kazi. Kenya kazi iko. Nyawe hii job page ya BB, is it legit? Hii ni gani? Ni kama kuna Brighter Monday. BB. Hiyo sijaiona, hiyo ni gani? BB, sijaiona hiyo. That's new to me. Nitumie link niangalie. Tumie link niangalie. But then if you can do business development in Nairobi and you've worked with recruitment firms, there's a company that needs you. Business development, having worked with a recruitment firm, or if you can do business development and you're very good, business to business, you go to businesses and bring in the market, the money, send me that CV. Nikumbushe nyawe, uliitisha CV za business development. The HR has said send the CVs. So, kama unatokea kazi ya HR Thika, drop me the CV and my number and I'll share it with the HR. Let's hope that one of us gets the job. So, alright, so let's look at a few here. Thank you for giving me some swift time during this live. This is one of the most easy lives I've had in a long time. It's super easy. Thank you. At my jobs in Kenya. My jobs in Kenya, how is it? They mostly posted expired jobs. Oh, they do. Hiyo ni gani? Inaitwa BB. Nitaitafuta. BB. Nitaitafuta. Brighter Monday inapostigi jobs expired. Let me know. Here Thika ni gani? Ni HR, anatafuta HR officer. Ako Thika. So tumesema kawe ni HR. We can connect you to them, to the HR for that position. I don't see any other position that is interesting. All I will say is this company is really good. I want you to visit Atara Solutions. Atara is written as A-T-A-R-A-H, Atara Solutions. Go to their website. They post jobs as well, and they are legit. I know the owner. She's a very good friend. I love her. She's called Grace. Just visit her page. It's a very good company. Is there anyone who needs my services? I'm a professional chauffeur with my car or client. Thanks. But any Johnny kazi, by the way. But any kazi, kama unataka driver. Sindio? Let me tell you, Johnny, what you can do. if you want to build your, if you want to grow, because unaona unataka kufanya biashara, let me tell you what you can do to grow in that career. You simply need to record yourself with the executives in the car. All right, talk to them prior, in advance. Dress properly, make sure people get to see you. Talk to people as you drive around. Let people start selling your brand. You make a lot of money. Sawa. Have online pages, you make good money. And people will call you from wherever, kila mahali kona zote. You could make a lot of money. A lot of money. I don't know, I'm struggling where to find the jobs. Not that I don't have them, but there's so many. I'm a registered nurse, hoping doors will be open. Miss Kuto, really? You're a nurse? Na vile nilikuwa nimetafuta nurse tu juzi. How is it that I never got to know? And I think I did your CV. Ha. Interesting. Sawa. Aya. Thanks for the heads up. Sawa John, nitafute. Anaitwa Jonte. Nitafute, nitakupatia tips. Bure tu, sitakulipisha. No charges. Yes, you did my CV. I remember doing your CV. Yeah, Miss Kuto. Remember revamping your CV. Alright. Sawa, Miss Kuto. I'll have that in mind the next time. Alright, so there's a recruitment officer position. Alright, you'll be recruiting from Nairobi, Eldoret, and Kapsabet. How do they need 3 people? Yes, they need 3 people. One could be in Nairobi, the other one in LD, and the other one in Kapsabet. So it's called Hoscon Education. They need recruitment officers. One in Nairobi, one in LD, and the last one in Kapsabet. So what do they need? Qualifications are very simple. Character, attitude, and reliability. A diploma or a degree will do. They're not even stating the field. The first thing they said, character, attitude, reliability. Number 3, minimum 1 year experience in sales. So anyone can do this job. Bora kuna CV po unaweza pata hii kazi. Sawa, if you have a good CV, hii job unaweza pata. Remember, it's character, attitude, and reliability. Vile utaenda unajipresent, very important at the interview. 1 year of experience in sales, degree or diploma will do, whichever. They don't care which field. Job, job at HOSCON, alright, CON, education.com. I'll spell it. Job, job, at HOSCON, education.com. Deadline is 25th of August. Hii job unaweza pata. Then remember to state where you are. Unaweza taka kazi Nairobi, Eldoret, ama Kapsabet. Ni wapi unataka? State hapo. As I look at this other, so there is alright, this is a hotel. Inatafuta someone who can handle supervising and cost control. Supervision and cost control. Inaitwa number 7. Unajua mbali number 7 iko? Inaitwa number 7. Alright, so your work will be basically to control cost. Anyone with accounts, a bit of statistics will do this very well. Or experience. Send your CV to number 7 LTD, number 7 LTD at gmail.com, or you can call them. Na wako Tao, Monrovia and Koinange Streets Junction, or wako kwa junction ya Monrovia and Koinange Streets. Okay, call them on the number 0736 471 171. Ask them what position it is exactly. Oxide, if you're looking for tax, there's a tax associate position. Alright, degree in accounting. You may have taken some law degree. 1 year of experience. If you have CPAs, even better. You must be very good at tax. That's tax law. Alright, send your CV to info@jmassociates.co.ke, and the same company needs a front office administrator, or rather office administrator. Same email, which is info@jmassociates.co.ke. Hii ni kazi ya admin. If you want to ask them some questions in regards to the job, but it's okay to call a HR and go like, I came across, hi, introduce yourself very well. and or maybe the company, and then ask them, tell them I came across your advert. I just wanted to confirm if the position is legit. I am currently not engaged, and I would wish to apply. So thank you for according me the time. I shall be sending my application. Is it okay if I could come in and drop a hard copy? Najua najaribu kuomba interview hivyo. Is it okay if I could drop a hard copy and probably say hi to you? Yes, get to meet you, you know. Something of this, not say hi, get to meet you. The word is get to meet you. Mwingine atakwambia sawa, mwingine hapana, but at least utakuwa na chance ya kufika pale. You look tired, mama. Yeah, not really. Kiasi tu, no, I'm getting a flu. It's a flu that's coming, but it's okay. So, yes, and also sauti, unasikia sina sauti. So the email is info@jmassociates.co.ke. The number is, I'm going to repeat the number, 0733 818 835. They also need a tax associate. All right. Eden Bridge Capitals wanatafuta relationship officers. Eden Bridge Capitals. All right. Relationships officers. The email is hr@edenbridgecapital.co.ke. Nikisoma zingine tutakosa, wacha nisome hii ya mwisho. Hii ni mzuri, sitaki kuacha. Sitaki kuacha. Let me read one more job, one last position. It's a personal assistant and a phone content creator. Hii ni mzuri, unaweza fanyia nyumbani. Hii niko unaweza fanyia nyumbani. Wanajiita is it Samna? Yeah, Samna Digital Media. Samna Digital Media. So they need a PA. Au PA unaweza fanyia kwa ofisi, I think. It's a personal assistant and phone content creator. Kama ni creative, ni kazi mzuri. Tuma CV wapi? info@samna.digitalmedia.com. digitalmedia.com, and the same company needs an assistant digital manager. Assistant digital manager. info@samna.digitalmedia.com. Nikipitisha hapo kesho hatutasoma kazi. So acha nikalale. There's one more position that I also could be good. It's a development producer and a content writers. Like this world is developing. The world of social media, not social media management and digital management. It's growing. If you have the passion also, consider starting a company. Consider starting a company also. There's so many businesses that would want to market their businesses, and they don't have the time to sit down and create content and post every day. They want the pages growing. People getting to learn, because the more your page grows, the more people get to learn about you. So many companies would want that, but they don't have the time to do this. They don't even know who to give this position. So if you're a creative, you'll have to create content. This is also a very good area to try and make a lot of money at it. By the way, you could make a lot of money, and you start from hapo nje kwenu, si ndio? Ule msichana anauza nguo pale, mwambie nikikuletea customer pesa ni hii, nikigrow page yako na kucharge pesa fulani to grow page yako, and you make your money. Unaenda kwa wale watu wa follow, and you follow on their page until they get to 1,000. Start doing their lives. And I see nowadays people are selling, even selling on social media. Kila mtu kwa TikTok anauza siku hizi. So mwenye anasema ako depressed, stop being depressed. Think of avenues and ways of making money. You can make a lot of money out here. There are so many ways. You just need to be a bit creative. Kidogo tu. So depression weka kando. But first of all, you have to accept and believe in yourself. And then it's possible for you to start something. But as long as you have that self-pity. Unajihurumia tu kila wakati ukijiangalia unajihurumia, utajihurumia sana. So cha kujihurumia, amko fanye kazi. Let's start working. So, alright, so let's talk about LinkedIn optimization again tomorrow. We'll talk about this. We'll keep having this conversation as often as possible, because I really want you to understand what LinkedIn could do for you. 07338. Hiyo ni gani? Hiyo kazi ya JM Associates. Let me give you that. 0733 818 835. And they also have a website, and the website has that position as well. Unaweza jaribu pia kwa website apply. Sasa shida ni HR aseme tuma kwa website, lakini sawa tu. You could try your best, and also inaweza kosa kufika kwa HR ifikie kwa mtu mwingine, but it's okay, it's good to try. So, what's the worst that could happen? Nini mbaya anaweza kataa kufanya, anaweza fanya sana. Maybe akutusi, nani atakutusi. So yeah, I keep asking, but if I'm afraid of doing something, I ask myself what's the worst that could happen, and if the answer is nothing much, I can't handle, I do it anyway. So enjoy your evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making this one of the easiest. I don't know, there's something about night lives. They are easy and calm. You may find one crazy person writing something crazy, but I think also it can be controlled. Yeah, this was easy. There's something about night lives. We'll keep enjoying night lives. I think I am enjoying. I'm falling into this one now. Night lives. So enjoy your evening. Good night to you all. Majeni to me your CV tupatie HR. Thanks for your group WhatsApp. At least I'm seeing vacancies nowadays. Yay! Thank you, Edwin. Thank you for those words, encouraging. Kazi ya shamba boy, nitumie niongelesha kwa simu Robert. Mine MJ, my number is 0702 622 961. And Wanjiru shared the live. Late kidogo, but it's okay. It's okay. Interior design. Mine MJ, you're an interior designer. Nitafute inbox. Something cooking, every time I see you online, it's like I'm about to get a new job. Amen to that. Keep kirui. And yo sasa, believe, have the faith. Kazi inakuja. I will be online until I grow old. I'll be here, but I'm tired. I think my eyes are red. I can tell also. So cool. I'll inbox. Okay, all right then. So enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you got something out of this interactions. I hope hatukuyapiapia tukamaliza, but I believe I didn't. I seen an imposter syndrome. I did something good. All right. See you again tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you, Bright. I hope the best too. Aki, God bless you. Thank you so much, MJ. Asante. Thank you, Delphi. Asante. Good night. Good night.